breaks the huddle. Jacob Armstrong splits out wide here to the near side. Trips formation on the far side of the field. 1st and 10 for CVU. Cheer takes a snap. Hands off straight ahead. Looks like Asher Vaughn, and Vaughn picks up 4 on the carry.
Looks like he was taken down by number 20, Landon Underwood.
I think Isaac Ellis in also on the tackle there for the Bobwhites. And looks like Vaughn may be a little banged up after that hit, getting some assistance. Looks like Parker Dodlin helping him out for the Bobwhites. Actually, credit Vaughn for an 8-yard carry. It's going to set up a 2nd and 2. Ball spotted at the BFA 48. So Vaughn, a senior, slowly making his way to the CVU sideline under assistance.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right, Tate. You don't want to see that on the first snap of a game.
Cheer, shotgun formation, 4 receivers set. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Again, handoff here to the near side, breaking free. It looks like Jacob Boyce, and Boyce in a foot race to the 20, to the 10, and tackled just short of the end zone. Looked like that was Seneca DeRocher, Joe, trying to strip the ball on that tackle.
It was, but boy, he really got through the linebacking squad there in a hurry.
So it's going to be 1st and goal here for the Redhawks. Joe, we talked about expecting CVU to go to the air, but thus far they've kept it on the ground and kind of gouged that Bobwhite's defensive front.
Yeah, and right between the marks, you know, and I would expect them to keep doing that until the Bobwhites tell them they can't.
So here we go, 1st and goal, ball spotted at the 1-yard line. Jacob Boise, the running back, in right to the right of Oliver Cheer. Cheer takes a snap. Hands off to Boise. Boise dives in, and he's in for a CVU touchdown. So the Redhawks making quick work of the Bobwhite defense, taking a 6-0 lead with 10:46 remaining here in the first quarter.
Looks like they're lining up for an extra point kick attempt.
Looks like Aiden Morris to attempt the PAT here. Armstrong the hold. There's a snap. Morris gets it down. The kick is up, and Morris's kick is good.
Yeah, lefty.
Our score with 10:46 remaining here in the first quarter. CVU 7, BFA 0. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, here to the Collins Pearly Sports Center in St. Albans. Tate Brooks, Joe Luno on hand. And, Joe, as we noted, the Redhawks not taking much time off the clock. 3 plays all on the ground to score that touchdown.
Yeah, took a minute and 14 seconds, Tate.
So Morris to kick off here for the Redhawks. Kick is away. High end over end kick here to the near side. That's going to be the up man taking it and down immediately at the Bobwhite, call it 15-yard line.
Yeah, there was a gang of red there, Tate.
Taylor Coville Matthews on the return for BFA, and we've got, looks like, Joe, a CVU player from the kickoff team down. We'll take a quick injury timeout. Again, our score, CVU 7, BFA 0. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, to the Collins Pearly Sports Center. Tate Brooks, Joe Luno on hand. Again, injury on the field for the Redhawks. Player from the kickoff team now. Joe finally getting up to his feet. That's a good sign, and got a nice cheer here from the crowd.
But that is good. That is good. He was down for a while with the trainers checking him out. I'm sure they just wanted to make sure everything was okay from a precautionary basis.
I believe that's number 2, Billy Bates, junior wide receiver for the Redhawks. So here we go, Bobwhite offense on the field here for their first drive of the night.
All right, let's see what they can do, Tate.
Looking to respond to an early deficit. Quarterback Seneca DeRocher breaks the huddle. Parker Dodlin splits out wide here to the near side. Deegan Rathburn splits out wide to a far side. Rathburn had a big night last Friday for BFA. High snap, Droscher gets it down, handoff here to the near side. That's Barrett. Cody Barrett maybe picking up 1 on the play. Well, they give him credit for about 3, so call it a 2nd and 7.
All right.
Rathburn Joe made the big splash play, the big long touchdown reception, which ended up being the winning touchdown last week.
Right down the left sideline. It was a nice play.
So Dorscher will keep an eye on him this evening.
Yeah, he split right in the same spot here to start this evening.
Dodlin is the slot back on that top side of your screen. Droscher takes a snap, fakes it, rolls over that far side, looking downfield, turns the corner, and he runs the football. He'll have the first down and more and steps out of bounds. And, Joe, you know, we saw Seneca DeRocher take some hits last week. He probably could have picked up another 2-3 more yards, but I think head coach Jeff Murray is more than happy to have him step out of bounds there.
And he was taking a lot of heat from number 8, Orion Yates, and he did escape him, but I think that was the right thing to do.
Yates, sophomore for CVU, as you're right, Joe, pressured him out of bounds. So Bobwhite's happy to pick up their first down.
Oh, geez. He's listed as a freshman.
Ah, all right. Good correction. Here we go. 2 receivers set here to the near side. That's Rathburn split out wide. Motion in the backfield by Dodlin. He'll hold on to it. Almost lost the football. Cuts up steps. And fortunate, Joe, just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was. That wasn't the cleanest handoff, and the blocking scheme broke up a little bit there, Tate.
Actually give him a credit for 2 yards. So something out of nothing for Parker Dodlin. Sets up a 2nd and 8 at the Bobwhite 32-yard line. Just under 9:20 remaining here in the first quarter. Again, the Redhawks with a 7-0 lead. Bobwhite's huddled up, more than happy to take their time against this explosive CVU offense and keep the offense on the sideline for as long as possible. Rathburn splits out wide here to the near side. Dodlin splits out wide to the far side.
Yeah, they mixed it up a little bit.
And now we got a timeout, I think, by BFA. So head coach Jeff Murray saw something he didn't like. So Bobwhites will call timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Our score with 8:50 remaining in the first quarter, CVU 7, BFA 0. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone. Tate Brooks, Joe Luno. Joe, you were just saying, actually, during the break there, nice job by Parker Dodlin to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, his first 2 carries both looked a little dire out of the hole there, and they end up, getting positive ground in both instances.
4 receiver set, shotgun formation here for the Bobwhites, looking to spread things out on 2nd and 8. A little swing pass over the far side. Dodlin makes a defender miss. Parker Dodlin stutter steps and short of the first down, loses the ball on, I thought when he was tackled, when he hit the ground, but no, indeed it is a fumble for BFA, and the Redhawks recover.
Boy, I saw that the same as you, Tate. It looked like his knee was down to me.
We'll see if we can get our Northwest Access TV replay, potentially not looking like it's going to happen on that one, so folks will have to take a look after the game. So great field position here for the Redhawks, who are trying to get off to a dynamic start in a 2-score lead. Ball resting at the Bobwhite 34-yard line. Dodlin shaking up a little bit on that fumble and tackle over on the sideline near head coach Jeff Murray. So Oliver Cheer, quarterback, senior for the Redhawks, back out on the field. 3 receivers set here to the near side. Cheer takes a snap, drops, fires over the middle, and intercepted. Intercepted by BFA.
It looked like Rathburn, Tate.
Great call, Joe. Eagle eyes there. Deegan Rathburn defensively went down and got that football before it hit the ground.
All right, got it. That was a nice play. It's a nice play. Got it right back.
So great job by Rathburn picking up his teammate. Parker Dodlin was not happy after that nifty move. I mean, he made something out of nothing on that swing pattern, Joe, and I'm sure he was feeling down about that fumble. So Rathburn picks his team right back up, and Bobwhite's looking at a first down here at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like a 3-step drop from Cheer, and it appeared to be a timing pattern.
All right, Bobwhite's again roll out a 4-receiver set. Looks like Mason McCure splits out wide here to the near side. Long count by Seneca DeRocher. Fakes the handoff, takes his own number and lowers his shoulder, and he'll have 6 on the carry. Stays in bounds.
Brought down by a number of CVU defenders.
So this little fake handoff on the middle picks up, call it 7, and sets up a second and about 3.
Hey, ball management is it's very important. We watched 5 combined turnovers in the first half last week, and the Bobwhites made some contributions there. So hopefully they can keep it clean the rest of the way here tonight, Tate.
Dodlin splits out here to the near side on the slot. Rathburn's going to split out also here to the near side. He's the wide man at the bottom of your screen. DeRocher takes a snap. Little swing pass over here to the near side to Barrett. Barrett not finding much of anything. In fact, may have only picked up 1 on the little swing pass. Sets up a 3rd and short.
Rathburn was there to pick up one of the CVU defenders, but the problem was there were about 6 of them.
CVU very deep with numbers and athletic team. All spotted at the Bobwhite 29-yard line. Bobwhites break the huddle. Rathburn splits out wide to the top side of the field here. They're going to take Seneca DeRocher, the quarterback, put him up under center. Going to have a double wing formation with a fullback behind DeRocher. Long count, there it is. Hands it off to the fullback, I believe, number straight. That's Rafferty. So Daniel Rafferty, his first carry of the evening, and has enough for the first down.
All right, Tate. Hey, that's typical fullback sort of play. Just bowling it right up the middle there, a little bit off to the left.
Rafferty needed 3, able to pick up, probably call it 4. So Bobwhites get the first down, 1st and 10, ball now at their own 33-yard line. 6:30 to play here in the first quarter. Redhawks with a 7-0 lead. McCure splits out wide here to the near side. 4-receiver set. DeRocher calls his own number, finds a running lane, bounces it outside, still on his feet, stiff arms the man, and Seneca DeRocher 8 yards on his legs.
Taken down by number 7, Dylan Terrasciano.
Call it a 9-yard carry. Sets up a second and very manageable one here.
I'll tell you, I don't know where he found the hole around the line of scrimmage there, Tate.
Not a whole lot there for certainly you or I, Joe, but
yeah, it was not visible to me from the booth.
DeRocher needed just a little bit of an edge there and found a little crease. Here we go, 2nd and 1. Again, Mercure splits out wide here to the near side. That's Dodlin on the slot here to the near side. Rathburn split out wide on the far side. There's a snap. DeRocher pump fakes, still under pressure, rolls here to the near side, looking downfield, still looking. Not outside of the pocket, directing, fires it deep downfield for Rathburn, and off his hands. Rathburn with almost a leaping left-handed catch as Seneca DeRocher was kind of picked him out downfield and kind of directing him.
And he was under duress, Tate, and almost completed that play. That would have been down around the CVU 30.
Got to credit the BFA offensive line as well there, Joe, giving DeRocher time to scramble back there. I mean, DeRocher took a good, healthy, probably 6-7 seconds.
It was not, aside from not, being a completion, was not a bad-looking play.
So here we go, 3rd and 1. Bobwhites roll out again, the double wing formation with the fullback Rafferty line right up behind Seneca DeRocher. There's a snap. DeRocher calls his own number on the quarterback sneak, and DeRocher will have enough, so it appears, for the first down.
It certainly does appear that way, and the official has just signified first down.
So Bobwhites keep the ball on the ground, pick up the first down. 5:07 remaining here in the first quarter. Cody Barrett checks out here, at least momentarily, for the Bobwhite offense. Deegan Rathburn splits out wide to the far side. Again, double wing formation here. Motion in the backfield by Dodlin. Handoff straight ahead to the fullback Rafferty, looking for a little bit of a seam there. Picked up maybe 2, 3, call it 3 for the fullback.
Hey, they're keeping him honest, Tate.
Again, BFA's preference is to, keep that CVU offense on the sideline. You do that with ball control, keeping the ball on the ground and picking up first down. So down to 4:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Again, Rathburn splits out wide here to the far side of the field. Again, double wing formation. Seneca DeRocher up under center. Dodlin in motion in the backfield. It's going to be a counter handoff here to the near side and picking up 5 on the carry. I don't know if you got a number on that. It looks like number 20, Landon Underwood, on the carry.
And tackle again, number 7 from CVU, the sophomore Terriciano.
So first time we've seen the counter run by the Bobwhite offense. Sets up a 3rd and call it 5. Ball spotted right at the Bobwhite 48-yard line. Big 3rd down here, Joe.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the ball go in the air here, Tate.
Go back to a shotgun formation. 2 receivers on the far side of the field. There's the snap. DeRocher, a little swing pass over to Dodlin, who has the first down and more. Nice pitch and catch between Seneca DeRocher and Parker Dodlin.
Oh, first down and then some.
Looked like a similar play that Dodlin picked up positive yards and fumbled, but this time made the defender miss and held on to the football.
Looks like we're going to get spotted at about the CVU 40 here, Tate.
Clock stops at 3:08 remaining in the first quarter. Substitutions being made. Landon Underwood comes off for BFA. Rathburn splits out wide here to the near side. Dodlin, slot man here to the near side. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. DeRocher calls his own number and found nothing there. It was a number 41. Lucas Amala-Lee came flying in there for the Redhawks. Going to be a loss of 2 on the quarterback keeper. I didn't pick up on it. I don't know if there was a blitz on, but, I mean, he looked like he was shot out of a cannon there.
I just noticed, Tate, junior quarterback, number 12, Lariviere, who saw some action last week, is not dressed tonight.
He is. I did hear earlier in the week banged up due to injury. Three receivers set here to the near side. Bobwhite's looking at a 2nd and 12. High snap. Droscher gets it down, fires over the near side. Barrett makes the catch. Cody Barrett turns it upfield. Takes a big hit, holds on to the ball, picks up a couple on the carry or on the reception.
Looked like Dylan Freer was involved in the tackle.
So 3rd and 10, 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter.
Big third.
But this one, the most challenging, looking at a 3rd and 10. Nose of the football right on the CVU 40-yard line. All right, Rathburn splits out wide. Dodlin slot man to the far side. Shotgun formation here. 3rd and 10 for BFA. Droscher, long count, blitz is on. Fakes the handoff, rolls out to the far side under pressure, delivers it downfield, and the ball is incomplete in and out of the hands of Deegan Rathburn, who is trying to just tiptoe his way inbounds and not able to hold on.
The boy DeRocher just evaded number 41, Lucas Almina Lee in the. We were almost looking at a 4th and 18 there. Too.
Yeah, he was in on the blitz and frankly almost took out the running back on the fake handoff. So it looks like the Bobwhites will punt away here, looking at a 4th and 10. Seneca DeRocher drops back. Heading back deep here for the Redhawks is Dylan Freer. He'll stand at around his own 10. High snap, DeRocher gets it down, has time. Ball's away, beautiful end-over-end kick, going to be fielded at the 12, out to the 20, and Freer to the near sideline. Is finally forced out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So when you look at net off the punt, Joe, not what you're looking for there.
Not a whole lot. We
netted 2 yards.
We need to see some improvement on these special teams. You know, CVU had a big return on
the punt return.
It was a nice punt.
Was a nice punt. 1:13 remaining here in the first quarter. CVU offense back on the field. 1 touchdown to their credit tonight and 1 turnover. Oliver Cheer, shotgun formation, trips formation to the top side of your screen. Cheer takes it, hands off straight ahead to Boise, and Boise is stacked up after a 3-yard gain.
Looked like initial Bobwhite contact from number 7, Cody Barrett.
Sets up a 2nd and 7. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Armstrong splits out wide here to the near side. Dunbar also splits out wide here to the near side. Cheer, long count, there's a snap, hands it off straight ahead, met in the backfield, but still looking to break free was Nolan Walpole.
Broke a tackle from number 70, Connor Sterrett, but I think Sterrett slowed him up enough. Some Bobwhites were able to come in and clean it up.
Sets up a 3rd and long, call it 3rd and 7, ball at the CVU 41-yard line. Big 3rd down defensively for this Bobwhite squad. Under 3 seconds to go, and the clock will sound, and that will do it for the first quarter of play. Our score, CVU 7, BFA 0. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone. Tate Brooks, Joe Luno on hand as we start the second quarter. Joe, your thoughts?
Hey, BFA has really seemed to have settled in somewhat since that first three-play CVU drive. Got a big 3rd and 7 coming up here. We'll see what the defense can do.
Redhawks did use the that time with the end of the first quarter almost as a free timeout, so they'll definitely dial up their best play out of their playbook, looking at a 3rd and 7. 3 receivers set here to the near side. Oliver Cheer, shotgun formation. Long count by Cheer. There's a snap. Has time, fires it over on the far side, and the ball is complete. Just enough for the first down. Needed to pick up 7. Looks like he picked up 9 on the catch.
Yeah, that looked like number 6, Jacob Armstrong, with a catch on the far side, Tate. Had to stretch out for it, but it appeared to be a clean reception.
Nose of the ball right on the 50-yard line here. Redhawks make some substitutions. Nolan Wapool comes into the game once again at running back for the Redhawks. Brian Rutherford splits out wide here to the near side. Motion in the backfield. Here's a snap, and it's going to be a counter here to the near side. Looking to turn it upfield is Steele. And Bobwhite's only allow 4 on the counter play there.
Yeah, it looks like the Bobwhite tackle was 51, Evan Judd. Thought Judd got clipped a little bit on the way there.
Sets up a 2nd and 6. Four receivers set. Cheer gets his team settled. Motion in the backfield. Long count. Handoff goes to the second man through. That's Freer. And Freer pushes the pile ahead and has enough for a Red Hawk first down.
I'd like to see a little more action in the middle there for the Bobwhite State.
What you see there with Freer heading in motion, he has the fullback leading. It's almost like running an old, I formation, and handoff straight ahead to the second back through. First and 10, ball spotted at the Bobwhite 38-yard line. 4 receivers set. There's a snap. Cheer fires it over on the far side. The ball is caught by Armstrong, and Armstrong stops short of the first down, but it is going to be about an 8-9 yard pickup.
Like the tackle was Landon Underwood, number 20.
Call it 2nd and 2. Nose of the football right at the 30-yard line. Brian Rutherford splits out wide here to the near side. 2nd and 2. Motion once again. Here's a snap. Handoff goes this time straight ahead of the fullback, Jacob Boise, and Boise is stacked up for no gain.
I think they're gonna credit the Bobwhites with the tackle for a loss there by the looks of it.
It's going to set up a 3rd and 5 for the Redhawks.
Nice play, Tate.
So another big 3rd down. Redhawks converted last go-around. Jacob Armstrong splits out wide to the far side. Brian Rutherford splits out wide here to the near side. Cheer takes the snap, drops back, has time, steps up in the pocket, now rolls here to the near side, fires across his body, and it is incomplete. Great coverage downfield by BFA. I think it was Parker Dodlin.
I believe you're right, Tate.
Now, decision time here for the Redhawks. Ball at the 34, looking at a 4th and 5. Would not be surprised to see him go for it here.
My guess is you're going to see him execute a play here.
Jacob Boyce checks in here for the Redhawks. Bobwhite crowd trying to give some energy to the Bobwhite defense here.
Got an empty backfield here, Tate.
Good call. There's the snap to Cheer, looking, fires over on the far side, has him in, and it is caught for the first down. That was Jacob Armstrong.
Boy, that's his third catch over there on the far side. He's just living over by the sideline, Tate.
So another. .8:12 remaining. Clock does continue to run here. Ball spotted at the BFA 23-yard line. Rutherford splits out wide here to the near side. Cheer with the snap. Hands off straight ahead to Walpole. And Walpole is gang tackled down after a pickup of 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, it looked like 51. Evan Judd was involved in that one, along with some others.
Judd, a junior for BFA. Caught 2nd and 4. Ball now spotted at the BFA 17-yard line. CVU runs out 3 receivers on the wide side of the field here, top side of your screen. Cheer with the snap. Under pressure, fires across the middle, and it is incomplete. Great job defensively by Seneca DeRocher breaking up that play.
Boy, he was there right at the same time as the ball. I think you could argue that either way. It was he was right there, Tate.
So incomplete. Sets up a 3rd and call it 4 at the BFA 17. CVU breaks the huddle. Jacob Armstrong, who's been picking apart the BFA defense on that far side, split out there currently. Cheer under center for the first time, hands off to the second man through Boise, I believe.
Not a whole lot of room that time, Tate.
Maybe picked up a couple, and CVU now looking at maybe a 4th and 2, Joe? 4th and 3, 4th and 2.5.
Yeah, right around there. It looks like about where they have it marked.
So the Redhawks able to convert on their last 4th down. Expect them to go for it once again.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised to see some company for Cheer in the backfield this time.
Nose of the football on the 15, and it's an I formation here for CVU. Cheer up under center. There's a snap. Boyce gets the handoff, dives ahead, and he'll have the first down to the BFA 10. Back-to-back 4th down conversions by the Red Hawk offense.
Hey, the Bobwhites are going to need to find an answer for that. You know, that one was in the I formation, the 4th and 5, and the prior to that it was over on the left sideline.
So 1st and goal here for the Redhawks. 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Redhawks trying to make this a 2-score game. Nose of the football sits right at the BFA 10-yard line. Jacob Armstrong splits out wide to the far side. Brian Rutherford slot man on that far side. They got Cheer back up under center. Pitch here to the near side, and lowering the shoulder in on the tackle was Barrett. And the CVU player on the run still down. Apologize, didn't catch his number.
Looks like Bose, Tate.
Bose, okay.
I believe that's number 4.
So Bose is down. With that, we'll take a quick timeout. With 5:28 remaining in the first half, CVU 7, BFA 0. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. know if it's his shoulder. I mean, it seemed like upper body.
Maybe he jammed his shoulder. That could have, you know. It didn't look like the most violent play, but they don't need to be, right?
Nope.
You
land just right.
It's right. Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, here to the Collins Pearly Sports Center. Joe, we saw Jacob Boise get up, but looks like he's unable to put any pressure on his left leg, and we were just looking at a replay, and it looks like when he was making a cut, he started to go down. So,
yeah, it looked like we got a knee or an ankle there by the looks of things. So hopefully Mr. Bose is all right.
5:28 remaining. It's going to be second and goal from the 12. Big defensive stand here by the Bobwhites. As we got a CVU trainer heading back to the far sideline.
And they've got Bose over on the BFA side, which I don't think implies that it might be something suspected to be a little more serious here.
Seemed to be working on his knee or ankle, I would say. All right, back on the field. 4 receivers set for Cheers. Back to pass. Pressure, bits the ball up. It was deflected. It was high and incomplete. I think number 60 there, Joe. Harrison Stone did a good job getting some interference in the face of Oliver Cheer.
Yeah, and if he didn't deflect that, he definitely changed the trajectory.
So good job by Stone getting his hands up. Causes an incompletion. Now CVU looking at a 3rd and goal from the 12. So again, the Bobwhites trying to make a big defensive stop here with their backs against their own end zone. 4 receiver set. Cheers shotgun formation. There's a snap. Handoff straight ahead in a gaping hole, and waltzing in for the touchdown is Nolan Walpole. So, Joe, it was like a parting of the Red Sea there.
Yeah, I don't know what else you could say about that.
So Walpole, the junior, checks in and makes his presence felt with a 12-yard touchdown run on 3rd and goal.
I don't think there was a Bobwhite within 2 yards of him on the line.
Yeah, one would say some
there's
mix-up or something did not go as planned.
It would appear to be that way.
High snap, they get it down. The kick is up, and Morris's kick is good. With 5:19 remaining here in the first half, our score, CVU 14, BFA 0. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, here to the Collins Pearly Sports Center as we take a look on our replay here. We'll see Walpole's score. Way to end the series defensively for the Bobwhites. It really had a bend but not break, but some critical third and fourth down conversions by that Red Hawk offense.
Yeah, the BFA had them at 3rd and 12 there, and it appears there was a cross assignment. I don't know how else you could explain that.
So Morris to kick away, ball spotted at his own 40. High end over end kick, going to be fielded at around the 15-yard line. Turning it upfield here and down at the 20. Look to be number 36, Tyler Cabole Matthews. So, hey, Joe, the Bobwhites, while they didn't score a touchdown on their last drive, they came away with no points. They did move the football. They've got 5-13. I mean, they can make this a ball game if they can get a touchdown here before the end of the half.
Absolutely. And they could take some clock doing it. It'd be nice if they could get a score and not give CVU a whole lot of clock to play with.
Seneca DeRocher jogs into the huddle here for the Bobwhite offense. Landon Underwood sprints in. Late player substitution. Looks like you're going to have a trips formation with Rathburn, Donnelly, and Underwood. Here's a snap to DeRocher, who airs it out deep downfield looking for Rathburn, and just a little too much mustard under that one.
Yeah, overthrew him by 5-6 yards, Tate.
So the Bobwhites looking to come out with a bang here, but come up with an incompletion. Again, DeRocher and Rathburn able to kind of complete on a similar play last week against MMU. On, and they basically set Rathburn up with man coverage, and Rathburn took full advantage of that. And good job by DeRocher to basically elude the blitz, come out of the pocket, and connect with Rathburn deep down the sideline.
We'll see what Coach Murray opts for here.
Sets up a 1st and 10, 4:45. Clock restarts now.
Be kind of nice to see something on the ground here, Tate.
Rafferty lines up to the left of Seneca DeRocher. He's the fullback that's in. There's a snap. Little flat pass over to the far side, over to Dodlin. Dodlin, not a whole lot to find there. No gain on the play. Does stay in bounds. Clock will continue to move.
No, they had that one sniffed out, Tate.
Dodlin a couple of other times has been able to make something out of nothing on that little flat pass. Seneca DeRocher getting the play called directly from Jeff Murray. Bobwhites are probably going to have to pick up the pace to get the snap off. Bobwhites have a lot of room on the wide side of the field here towards the bottom half of your screen. That's where they're going to roll out Rathburn and Dodlin. Trips formation, that's Barrett as well. There's a snap, just gets it off. DeRocher under pressure, steps back, looking, fires it deep downfield, and intercepted. Is he in or out? They're going to say interception. Catch is made.
Boy, that's pretty close to the sideline, Tate.
Don't know if we'll be able to get a replay on that or not, but that was number 3, Anderson McNeely, on the interception, sniffing out the Bobwhite scoring opportunity. And with this CVU offense, Joe, I mean, yeah, they're pinned in deep at their own 10-yard line, but they got 3:23 to play with, and as we've seen, quarterback Oliver Cheer can certainly throw the football.
We'll see, but I'd expect to see the ball in the air a little bit here. They don't have time for 5-6 yard runs.
Well, I mean, the one thing when you go to the air, three things can happen. Two of them are bad.
That's true.
So let's see what the Redhawks dial up here with Oliver Cheer, who takes a snap. He's back to pass. Under pressure, Cheer rolls out to that far side, fires on the run. Downfield, ball is caught. Turning upfield is Dylan Freer, and Freer breaks loose to the 40. It's a foot race between him and Seneca DeRocher, and Freer is going to take it the distance for a CVU touchdown. 90-yard pass completion by Oliver Cheer.
There's a missed tackle on the play, Tate.
So the Redhawks take full advantage of the turnover and turn it 6 the other way. And Joe, what has been a fairly competitive first half, the Redhawks now have a 3-score lead.
Yeah, you got a couple BFA turnovers and just a couple blown defensive plays. You take those out of the mix, and it's pretty evenly played game, as you indicated, Tate.
Morris with the PAT. Snap is down. Morris's kick is high enough, and it is no good. Wide left. So with 3:07 remaining, our score, CVU 20, BFA 0. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, to the Collins Pearly Sports Center. Tate Brooks, Joe Luno on hand. Joe, that's a backbreaker of a touchdown to give up.
Well, geez, play before that, BFA was almost into the red zone, and to turn that around and basically end up with go from what could have been a 1-score to a 3-score game is tough in the matter of 2 plays.
Yep. So CVU offense, we talk about how explosive it has been. I mean, their first possession, 3 plays, a touchdown. This last possession, 1 play and a touchdown. All right, kick return here to the near side. Turning upfield was Taylor Colville Matthews. Took a hit, managed to hold on. And Bobwhite's going to operate now from their own, call it 27-yard line. They got 3:01 to play with here. They've got the full, complements of timeouts in their pocket.
I can tell you CVU has owned the return and return cover game in this first half.
So here we go. Seneca DeRocher back out on the field here offensively for the Bobwhites. First and 10. Josh Anderton splits out wide here to the near side. Here's a snap. Handoff to Rafferty straight ahead, and Daniel Rafferty with a gaping hole. And there he goes, Rafferty to the 45, and a big run, first down by the fullback.
Oh, he took a couple defenders for a ride there, finally taken down by number 11, Calvin Steele.
So CVU certainly playing the pass there, and the Bobwhites gouging him with the big fullback. Again, Rafferty played tight end last year. They moved him to the backfield here for this season. Sets up a first and 10. Ball spotted at the CVU 43-yard line. Third time the Bobwhites are into CVU territory. So far empty-handed offensively in the end zone.
They've shown some glimpses, Tate.
Long count. Seneca DeRocher hands off straight ahead once again to Rathburn. Picks up 7. CVU seems content to give up some yardage on the ground right now. They'll try to play the clock game.
I believe BFA has taken 1 timeout so far in the half.
Okay, I think you're right, yes. But, I mean, Joe, probably can't overstate this. Bobwhites need a touchdown on this drive.
Boy, that would make you feel a lot better going into the half.
Rathburn splits out wide here to the near side. McCure splits out wide on that far side. CVU showing blitz once again. There's a snap. Play action. Droscher looking to rip it deep once again for Rathburn. Rathburn comes down with it at the 1 yard line. They're going to place him down. Another big connection between the quarterback and Deegan Rathburn.
Nice concentration. He had the CVU defender tugging on his arm just before that ball arrived.
Minute 34 to go. Bobwhites quickly to the line of scrimmage. Clock stopped as they move the sticks. Officials are saying now timeout who? Timeout CVU. So timeout CVU. Just taking a look at our replay here. And you can see the amazing adjustment by Rathburn diving for that football. So nice catch by Deegan Rathburn. And again, Seneca DeRocher not worried at all, Joe, to throw that football deep downfield.
He's not. And Rathburn's had a couple big catches here in the half, Tate, to go with an interception.
Well, Bobwhites really need to come away with points now.
And I'll tell you, you want the points, but I don't know if you want them on this play, quite honestly. With a minute and a half left.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to have to find some time to shut down the CVU offense. So, I mean, I think you dial up your best play and try to get some points. Checking into the game, number 44, Jaden Fletcher. Fletcher was wearing 40 last week, now wearing number 44. He's the fullback, and Fletcher takes the handoff, and Fletcher still driving ahead. They didn't give him a signal. I thought he was right there. They're going to say just short, so needed a yard, probably picked up 10 inches on the run. And we're now taking a second and goal from the one. Joe, I guess you got your wish on that one.
I did.
Clock will continue to run.
And as you indicated, Tate, Fletcher probably picked up 2/3 of what he needed. But that second down marker looks like it's just about on the goal line from here.
So Seneca DeRocher up under center. Rafferty back in. Also, that's Cody Barrett in the backfield at the tailback position. Rafferty takes the handoff and drives ahead. And no signal yet. Down to a third down and 40 seconds remaining. Well, I know what we're out going to the playbook here as the clock continues to wind down. You know, the shortest route is a straight line. Quarterback sneak, right?
Wouldn't be surprised if that came true here, Tate.
Down to 24 seconds. Third and inches here. Third and goal and inches. Bobwhites need a touchdown to get back into this game. Seneca DeRocher calls his own number here on the near side, loses a handle, and dives into the end zone, and he's in on the quarterback keeper for a BFA touchdown.
All right. Boy, that was a badly needed score, Tate.
So Seneca DeRocher fakes the handoff and takes it up around the end. Kind of lost his feet there as he was turning the corner, but had just enough momentum to make his way into the end zone. We try to take a look at our instant replay as the Bobwhites get ready for the PAT. We'll keep it here for the PAT. Now we've got a timeout taken by BFA, I think. So an important PAT. CVU's missed one. Bobwhites trying to pull within 20-7. Head coach Jeff Murray goes out there to talk it up. But, Joe, besides getting the 6 points, they did milk the clock, as you were kind of hoping, not to allow Oliver Cheer really any time left.
Well, they got it down to 10 seconds, Tate. They're starting to make me a little concerned.
Well, you didn't want them to score on the first.
That's true. That's true.
Sometimes you got to be careful what you wish for.
Yep.
All right, 10 seconds remaining here. Bobwhites huddle up, looking for the PAT. Trying to make this a 13-point game. And, I mean, Joe, heading into the halftime, heading into the locker room, you got to feel a lot better when you score late like this.
Well, it's nice to get that back, get one back, get the offense a little confidence, knowing they can find pay dirt.
Here's a snap. Underwood's kick is up and away, and Underwood's kick is good.
All right.
With that, just looking to our producer if we'll keep it here. Any chance for the replay? All right. Let's see if we could tee that up for folks at home. And that's Seneca DeRocher again on the keeper after he already faked the handoff to Rafferty up the middle, got the defense to bite. So, Joe, I mean, we were talking about special teams. It's been pretty special for CVU here this evening. I see head coach Jeff Murray out there talking with his kickoff team, and this is an area they can ill afford to have a bad play on.
Agreed. We like, there've been a couple of decent, decent punt and decent kickoff from BFA, and the coverage is just lacking.
Wouldn't be shocked nor surprised to see BFA just kind of do a squib kick here.
Yep. On a quick side special teams note, BFA did just execute its first PAT of the season.
All right.
They were 0 for 2 last week.
Yeah, good memory. Here we are. Kick is a squib kick here. Takes a nice high hop. That's exactly what the Bobwhites wanted. Ball spotted or trying to find some running room. Number 10, Dylan Freer, on that far side. 5 seconds remaining, and that's exactly how you want your squib kick to go. You get that nice high hop.
Oh, got a really fortunate hop right over the top of number 45 for CVU, who's on the short return side.
I don't know if Robert Parrish could have caught that one.
I don't think so.
All right, 1st and 10. See if CVU tries to air this out with quarterback Oliver Cheer, or just decides to take a knee and head to the locker room with a 13-point lead. Looks like they're huddled up to take the snap and take the knee. There's Cheer, takes the knee, and that, folks, will do it on our first half. Our score, CVU 20, BFA 7. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, here to the Collins Pearly Sports Center in St. Albans. Tate Brooks, Joe Luno on hand. Joe, the Redhawks with a 20-7 halftime lead. Your thoughts on the first half?
Hey, the Bobwhites had some opportunities there in the first half, and we did see some nice plays, culminating in a touchdown from DeRocher right at the end of the half. Really, this could be a tie game, a one-score game very easily if a couple things had happened just a little bit differently there in the first half. So Bobwhites are to receive the ball to start this one, and I think they have some opportunity here.
As you know, Joe, as you just noted, Bobwhites will receive here to start the second half, and we'll have an opportunity to make it a one-score game. Joe, we're also talking during the break that this could have just as easily been a 7-6, halftime score, or 7-13. I mean, Bobwhite certainly played a very competitive first half, but had a few big plays, and then a few big conversions on fourth down by CVU that kind of hurt.
Yeah, I mean, basically Bobwhite's got a couple turnovers and a couple of defensive misassignments. Besides that, the play has been much more consistent and proficient than it was last week.
Well, I was just going to say, Bobwhite's come away with a win last week. Didn't really, frankly, play all that well. I don't think they played up to their own expectations. But BFA's been much improved this week, even though they're on the other side of the ledger here.
They are. We'll see how the half opens up here, Tate.
So, again, Bobwhites will be set to receive here in the second half. Got at least an out-of-town score here from earlier today. Rice with a win over Missisquoi, 36-6. Rice improves to 2-0. They're Division II. Missisquoi at Division III. Still looking for their first W this season. So Morris to kick away here for a CVU. High end over end kick is going to be fielded at around the 10. Turning it upfield here is Taylor Cavell Matthews, and Matthews stopped at around the BFA 24-yard line.
And CVU just been very consistent on that kick return coverage, Tate.
Very good special teams thus far tonight, other than the one missed PAT that they had.
That's correct.
So quarterback Seneca DeRocher makes his way into the Bobwhite huddle. BFA now to the line of scrimmage. Senior Parker Dodlin splits out wide here to the near side. Bobwhites will take quarterback Seneca DeRocher, put him up under center. Long count, back to pass as DeRocher fires, and ball is incomplete. Looking to go down and get the football was, I believe, Rathburn, but throwing just a bit short, Joe.
Yeah, a little low. Rathburn almost had that off the ground, but let's see what we can do with second down here.
Head coach Jeff Murray also calls the offensive plays, signals it in to his quarterback, Seneca DeRocher. Again, Bobwhites break the huddle. Dodlin splits out wide here to the near side. Rathburn splits out wide to the far side. Kind of a traditional backfield here, traditional wing tee backfield for the Bobwhites. Handoff straight ahead to the fullback, Rafferty, and Dan Rafferty not having a whole lot of success there between the tackles on that play.
Number 7 from CVU, Dylan Terciano, brought him down for no gain or very little gain.
Give it a 1-yard pickup, sets up a 3rd and 9 here. So Bobwhites certainly don't want to go 4 and out on their first offensive series here in the first half. Don't think they, they did punt once. I'm sorry, they punted once in the first half.
And
not much of a net gain out of it.
No, I'd say the net was less than 5 yards. You would be in a punting situation here, obviously.
CVU showing blitz once again. They were looking for him downfield, and DeRocher sacked. First time that CVU has gotten to Seneca DeRocher this evening.
Number 7, Terciano again.
Tertiano applying the pressure, coming away with the sack. And the Bobwhites indeed will be forced on a 4-and-out here to punt away, looking at a 4th and 14. Chase Leonard, back deep, junior for the Redhawks, stands at around his own 49-yard line. Seneca DeRocher will drop back to punt away. High snap way over Seneca DeRocher's head. He'll just kick it out through the end zone. Smart play, and will give up the safety.
That's it's unfortunate, Tate.
Not what you want, but did they throw a flag? Got a flag from where DeRocher kicked the football.
Given the scenario, I think DeRocher did the right thing there, Tate.
It is be a safety. I think there may be an assist penalty on the kickoff. Maybe illegal batting of the football. That's my guess.
I'm not familiar with the infraction. I'll have to wait to see what the crew has to say.
Like illegal batting. And so tack on 2 for CVU. Still makes it a 2-score game. If you're looking to put your rosy red positive glasses on.
Well, we got another opportunity here for the Bobwhites to execute on special teams.
This is true. But they're going to be punting this off from, well, let's see, I don't want to get ahead of myself. So, yeah, I mean, BFA is going to be kicking off from their 10.
Boy, they might as well set them up in Swanton, Tate.
So not only will they get the safety, they're going to get tremendous field position here, likely starting inside the BFA side of the field. Looks like he'll be Landon Underwood punting away, kicking away, I should say, on the free kick.
Underwood set for the free kick.
Underwood's kick is away. Nice high kick, boom, takes a hop over the head of the senior defender.
Lucky break for BFA.
Looking to turn the corner, though, is McNeely, and he has a lane on the far side, and he turns something out of nothing, and the CVU will start at the BFA 31-yard line.
The special teams woes just are persisting here, Tate. A lot of opportunity. Number 3 for CVU.
No, go ahead.
McEnany, really fumbled that kickoff. Didn't handle it cleanly for a couple seconds, and he was just able to collect himself and make. Oh, it looks like, I'm sorry, it looks like we have a flag on the field.
We have an illegal use of the hands, I believe, on the kick return. The infraction coming at the BFA, call it 48-yard line. They're going to walk 10 yards off in the other direction. And so Bobwhite's fortunate to get that penalty. I mean, it could have been a penalty. I shouldn't say that, but I mean, it negates a really nice return.
Yeah, it looks like they picked up a hold there. They got a break.
So 2 receivers set here to the near side. 10:08 remaining in the third quarter. CVU looking to go to work with quarterback Oliver Cheer. Shotgun, there's a snap. Cheer hands off over to Walpole over on that far side, and Walpole going to be close to a first down. And a late flag comes in right beside Oliver Cheer. I didn't see what happened. I don't know if there was contact by. And another flag comes in.
Looks like we're getting on sportsmanlike conduct here from number 70 to BFA.
Yep, and I think you're going to see him leave the field as head coach Jeff Murray just signaled to Ryan Bluen to come on in. So don't think head coach Jeff Murray is very happy right now.
Hey, that's regardless of what's going on in the game, there's a way to conduct yourself, and there are ways that you shouldn't take.
So 2 flags here. 1 certainly against BFA, if not 2. Well, Joe, we didn't see any penalties in the first half. Not quite the same in the second.
It looks like we just picked up 3 in the last 2 plays. Not sure what the first flag was. It was in the backfield, in the vicinity of number 70, Scarrett, and the quarterback cheer from CVU, but I didn't. The play had gone away from that area, so I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, we may have offsetting penalties, or they knock off 15 one way and then turn around the other. Now, yeah, it's kind of, I've never quite understood this, Joe, when you have 2, 15-yard penalties, one against each team, why you bother to walk 15 yards one way and 15 yards the other. You kind of know where the ball is going to be.
Maybe they've spent some time in a state administrative office.
Just trying to figure this out. Let's see where it's going to be placed. Maybe they're chatting about things, because now this is looking like 2 15-yard penalties against CVU. I guess the official is coming back to clarify things. So, all right, now it's going to be a country mile. What would you call this, Joe? First and 40?
Yeah, about a 1st and 40. It looks like from the,
I don't know if I've seen a 1st and 40.
The 15.
Cheer to fire it downfield, and it is almost intercepted by Deegan Rathburn, who comes up with it. Interception by Deegan Rathburn, who simply just out-muscled the receiver to come up with the football.
Interception of the night, Dave.
So Rathburn, who was doing it on both sides of the football last week, doing it once again tonight.
Going back quickly to that double CVU penalty set, I still don't have an understanding of what that was.
Well, and again, head coach Jeff Murray didn't look all too pleased. Pulled one of his BFA players off the field. So,
well, I think BFA caught a break there. You had a BFA player picking up a flag and throwing it at an official.
Sets up a 1st and 10 here. Bobwhite's opportunity abounds. Back to pass. Droscher fires across and in and out of the hands of Parker Dodlin. And that one almost, as it bounced away out of Dodlin, almost ended up in Chase Leonard's hands of CVU.
Oh, I'll tell you, BFA caught a break there. Receivers know if you're not going to catch the ball, you make sure it doesn't pop up. And that's exactly what happened there.
So here we go, 9:50 remaining in a slow-moving, penalty-filled 3rd quarter. Clock stops with the incompletion. Rathburn will split out wide here to the near side. Along with, I think that's Jonas. Nope, that is Parker Dodlin as well. Here's a snap. And they're looking deep for Rathburn. It's going to be a jump ball, and Rathburn not able to come down with it. Broken up nicely there by Calvin Steele.
Yeah.
Steele, I'm sorry.
A double coverage scenario there, Tate.
Yeah, CVU may be starting to make an adjustment there and put double coverage on Rathburn down the field. Sets up a 3rd and 10, ball at the 25. Certainly 4-down territory at this point for BFA, I would think.
I would say so, for sure, if you look at where we are on the field.
Landon Underwood checks into the game here for the Bobwhites. And maybe some confusion as Cody Barrett now comes off, although seems like he got off in a quick enough manner. All right, shotgun formation, 3rd and 10 for the Bobwhites. Droscher with the snap. Counter, and CVU read it perfectly. It was a little counter handoff there, I believe, to Landon Underwood, and Underwood did a good enough job, Joe, just to hold on to that football.
Yeah, I mean, the CVU defenders were there a split second after the handoff. Underwood had no opportunity to do anything with that, aside from hold on to the ball, as you indicated.
Cody Barrett checks back in, and we'll see what head coach Jeff Murray dials up on a 4th and 15 ball at the 30. Got to think they're going to go for it here, even though it's not ideal. They'll take Seneca DeRocher, put him in a shotgun formation, 4 receivers set.
Rathburn split out.
CVU showing blitz, not wanting to give time to Seneca DeRocher. He rolls out, and he's going to fire over the middle. Has a receiver open, lowers his shoulder, driving ahead is Rafferty, and Rafferty is going to have the first down. Some great second effort there by Dan Rafferty, the fullback. Needed 15, and they're looking down the line. I think he may just have gotten enough, Joe.
It's going to be close.
They're looking down, and it is. Well, they're going to have to bring in the chains. Well, he's going to be short. They're saying short, and I'm surprised that they're not. I mean, we're not at the best angle here, Joe, obviously. They don't measure it, so it must have been a solid yard short, I would guess.
It was a nice effort by Rafferty. Picked up a couple of yards after the catch.
So Bobwhite's needed 15. Looks like they credited Rafferty with 14. And the Bobwhites will turn the ball over on downs. CV offense back on the field.
Bobwhite's unable to gain a first down. Turnover on down.
All right, here we go. 8:42 remaining. And again, slow-moving third quarter. Oliver Cheer, shotgun formation, 4 receiver set for the Redhawks. There's the snap. Play action, calls his own number. Cheer darting away here to the near side, and Oliver Cheer has a little bit of lane, and the flag flies. This one's coming back, folks.
We're going to have hold it on number 6, Jake. It's like Armstrong was holding.
Armstrong receiver over here to the near side. Bought a little time for Cheer, and the officials picked up on that as well, Joe. Yeah, the only thing for BFA, I mean, it was a good 12 yards down the line of scrimmage, so they'll assess the 10-yard hold from around, call it the 31. So you're probably looking at like maybe a 1st and 9. We'll see. Clock will stop once again. I don't know. Again, great first half with no penalties, but oh well.
Holding on the Redhawks.
All right, they place it at about the 21-yard line, so call it 1st and 4. 1st and 4?
That's about right, Tate.
1st and 4, 8:31 remaining here in the third quarter. 4 receivers set. Shotgun formation here for Oliver Cheer. Here's a snap. Cheer hands off over on the near side. That's Walpole breaking the first original tackle. He's going to be close to the first down. Nolan Walpole, again, junior running back.
Several Bobwhites in on the tackle.
And it looks like the official signal it is a first down. Needed 4, and looks like that's what he picked up.
Yeah, Walpole has seen action since Bose was injured back at the first half, and he's looked pretty good with the opportunities he's had so far today.
Picked up that second touchdown for the Redhawks. Under 8 minutes to go in the third quarter here. Motion in the backfield. Cheer takes a snap. Going to be a quarterback option, and pitches it over. Nice pitch over to number 11. That's Steele, and Calvin Steele picks up close to 10 yards on it.
Yep, forced out of bounds by number 7, Cody Barrett.
Speed option to the right to steal.
Call it 9 on the quarterback option. Call it 8, so we'll call it 2nd and 2. Steele forced out of bounds. The clock will stop with 7:24 remaining here in the third quarter. 2 receivers set here to the near side. 2 receivers to the top side of your screen. Make that 3. Empty set backfield here. So nobody back with the quarterback. Fired it over to the near sideline. And it's Trotsky with the reception, taken down nicely by Cody Barrett.
Really, Tate, you could see you ran a little slant there, Tate, and all kinds of room. All kinds of room.
By number 7, Cody.
So first down here for the Redhawks. Ball spotted at their own 49-yard line. 7:07 remaining here in the third quarter. See if I can locate some other out-of-town scores for folks. Again, empty backfield here for Oliver Cheer. There's a snap. Under pressure, guns it here to the near side. Has a receiver open and tuck-toeing. He stepped on the line, and the officials did catch it. Jacob Armstrong on the reception, but good job by the near side official who noticed Armstrong's left foot hit that sideline, brought up some chalk.
Lucky break there, Tate, because he just had a lot of green space between him and the closest BFA defender. He was gone.
Taking a look at our replay there, and you can, well, got our scoreboard right there. May not quite see it. All right, 6:39, clock stopped. Big pass completion by Cheer. Nolan Walpool drops back in as the running back beside Cheer. 4 receivers set. There's a snap. Walpool takes a handoff, bounces off one defender, but stacked up there nicely by Harrison Stone.
Yeah, got an assist from DeRocher.
Connor Sterrett a little slow getting up. And in fact, he's going to come off for a breather. Ryan Lewin comes in.
Down by number 60, Harrison Stone.
Second, and call it 10. Bobwhites can ill afford another touchdown here by CVU.
Yeah, winding down towards 6 minutes here in the third quarter. That would be a problem, Tate.
Likely only have 3 or 4 more offensive drives left for BFA. Here's a snap to Cheer. Again, empty backfield. Cheer rolls out. Now stutter steps. Under heavy pressure, Cheer twisting and turning himself around like a corkscrew. Fires it over on the far side. Incomplete. Wow.
So CVU caught a break on that one, Tate. Stone was putting some pressure on him. He got a pretty good shove in the back.
Officials may have thought there's been enough yellow hankies out there in this quarter.
Now I would agree with him.
All
right, 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. This is where CVU was dangerous in the second quarter. They are able to convert on some critical 3rd and 4th downs that really hurt the Bobwhites. Three receivers set, the top side of your screen.
I have the safety. I'd be cheating over towards number 6.
Cheer fires higher over to number 6. Good call, Joe, and he'll loll it in. Incomplete. Not able to hold on was Jacob Armstrong. So Eagle Eye Joe there was thinking the same thing.
They just base it on history. You got a 3rd and long, they're going to number 6. We know this.
Hey, you were a history major at Boston College, right?
It's true.
Sets up a 4th and 10. Guess sets you up nicely for color commentating as well. 4th and 10 here for the Redhawks, who have converted on all of their 4th down opportunities this evening. We'll see if the Bobwhites can stop them here. Looks like they'll empty out the backfield. 5 receivers set.
And we got number 6 in man coverage again, Tate.
Yeah, and they got Seneca DeRocher on him. Back to pass, looking, picks it up, looking downfield. All alone, though, is Cheer, and Cheer sidesteps, takes a big hit.
He's going to be around the first down.
Egg has the first down. Needed to pick up 10 and picked up 14 on the quarterback scramble. That was not a planned quarterback keeper. Just, the Bobwhites in man coverage kind of lost track of the quarterback.
If that was to be converted, that's not the way you'd think it would happen, but we just watched it.
It's at least the third fourth down conversion for CVU in this game. Those are backbreakers.
And long.
Yep. 4 receivers set. Oliver Cheer. Feeling quite cheery here. There's the snap. Hands off straight ahead to Walpole. Has the parting of seas, and Walpole down to about the 2.
Big hole in the line there for him again.
So CVU knocking on the door here with 4:50 remaining in the third quarter. Really trying to put the Bobwhites in a box. Quick snap by Cheer on the quarterback sneak, and Cheer is down to the 1. Parker Dodlin has the football, but they had called Oliver Cheer down at the 1-yard line, giving him forward progress. It's going to be second and goal from about the 1.
Second and goal for the Redhawks.
Wyatt Trombley comes off the field for BFA. Jaden Fletcher heads in. I think Trombley got a little banged up on that last play for the Bobwhites. So here we go. Call it second and goal. Oliver Cheer up under center. I formation, and he'll give fumble on the play. Looks like he was going to hand off to McNaney. And CVU, Joe, fortunate to come up with that football as the ball was just sitting there for a good solid second on the turf.
It was. It looked like Ellis was on top of the CVU player there.
So a little miscue between the quarterback and his running back. That's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Now looking at a third and goal at the BFA 2.5. CVU breaks the huddle. Again, they're going to go with an I formation. Cheer up under center. BFA showing blitz. There's a snap under pressure, and Freer takes the handoff, and I'll tell you what, nothing there at all as Bobwhites force them down. Oh, there's a late flag coming in. That's going to be a tough call against BFA, I think. I mean, you had Dylan Freer still moving his legs. I mean, I don't know what you expect the defense to do.
They play to the whistle.
Ah, boy. I mean, my sense is this is against BFA for late hit, but geez. Again, we didn't talk about the officials in the first half, and unfortunately, Joe, that's all we've talked about here in the third quarter. We're going to call a personal foul against BFA, and that's a backbreaker. Instead of looking at a 4th and goal from about the 12, now it's going to be, third and goal at about the 2.
We'll see what they can do here, Tate.
Again, I formation. Bobwhites have been good at stuffing that middle. Now back to pass, quarterback option. Ball is loose again on the ground, and it's 3. Fumble on the play. Who's going to come up with it out of bounds? Or no, they say BFA. I'm very confused. The ball went out of bounds. The official, that was 4th down? I thought that was 3rd down because of the penalty. All right, Joe, I'm not going to argue this. That's very confusing. I don't know. That should not have been 4th.
I thought that it was a 3rd down, Tate.
I mean, they put up 3rd down, but hey.
I think
there was an error somewhere.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
All right, 1st and 10. So, 1st and 10. Bobwhites break the huddle. May have certainly dodged a bullet on that one. Looks like I got a traditional Dillard wing tee backfield here. Seneca DeRocher up under center, handoff straight ahead. I don't know if that's Rafferty on the carry.
It appears to be.
Call it a pickup of 1. So Bobwhite's gotta get some points here now in the next few series.
Bobwhite's up the left side on first down.
Down by 2 scores.
Gain of 1. Second.
It was good to see that stop there, Tate.
You know, that is the first 4th down stop the Bobwhites have had tonight, and that was an important one. It certainly keeps them in this ball game. Rathburn splits out wide here to the near side along with Dodlin. It's going to be a trips formation. Rathburn's all the way on the bottom of your screen. There's a blitz by CVU. Rathburn looking to air it out here to the near side and just not able to connect with Cody Barrett. Barrett was doing a little out pattern. And it sets up a 3rd and 8. Let's see what head coach Jeff Murray dials up here. 3rd and long. Certainly don't want to punt from here as CVU has been winning the special teams battles thus far this evening.
All night, not to mention the fact we kind of need to get some points on the board.
Parker Dodlin back into the game here with the play call. Let's see what head coach Jeff Murray dials up. Cure splits out wide here to the near side. Rathburn on top, split out wide. There's a snap, play action, calling his own number. Saber, or not Saber, sorry, Seneca DeRocher. And there goes Seneca DeRocher to the 40. Seneca DeRocher pulling away, and Seneca DeRocher down to the 43 of CVU.
Big play, Dave, big play.
So credit Jeff Murray on that call. 3rd and 8, dials up the quarterback keeper straight ahead, and CVU did not see that one coming.
Absolutely not. I didn't see it coming either.
Big 3rd down conversion there by the Bobwhites. I mean, needless to say, they need some points here, but they could ill afford to be punting with their backs up against their own end zone. So certainly at the very least, a shift in field position. 1:22 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. 4 receiver set. DeRocher, long count. Back to pass, fires over to the near side, in and out of the hands of Parker Dodlin. That one was that was going to be a tough catch.
It was
A little high.
Yeah, really, the way that was set up, had he caught it, it wasn't going anywhere, Tate.
Yeah, good call, Joe. I mean, CVU was kind of swarmed around Dodlin there, so. Clock stops at 1:13. Bobwhite's looking at a 2nd and 10. Trying to get a touchdown here in this 3rd quarter. Only score in this 3rd quarter was a safety off a botched punt. DeRocher up under center, hands off straight ahead to the fullback, and leaning down, picking up 6 on the carry was Dan Rafferty.
Rafferty on the dive. Up the
Sets
middle.
up, call it a 3rd and 5.
4. 3rd down and 5.
Nose of the football at the CVU 36-yard line. Got to think, Joe, again, we're in 4-down territory at this point.
Absolutely, winding down inside a minute in the 3rd quarter, down by 2 scores, Tate.
We got a timeout taken by CVU defensively. So interesting. Bobwhites will happily take that as well. With that, we'll take a timeout here ourselves with 41 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. CVU 22, BFA 7. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, here to the Collins Pearly Sports Center in St. Albans. Tate Brooks, Joe Luno, as we look at a key 3rd and 5 here for the Bobwhites. Ball at the CVU 36-yard line. Seneca DeRocher takes the snap, back to pass, has some time, fires down low and incomplete. Kind of fired it into the into the shoe tips of Rathburn there.
Yeah, there was no opportunity for Rathburn on that one.
DeRocher is certainly much better this evening, Joe, throwing the ball down the field. He's not been as accurate with these out passes here tonight.
Yeah, and a lot of his delivery is almost sidearm on these. And when he's using that sidearm motion, it's just not
as accurate.
They're not.
So here we go, 4th and 5 here for the Bobwhites. Ball at the CVU 36, and we're going to call a timeout. Head coach Jeff Murray was signaling the play call, and could see that there was some confusion there as the play was coming in. So use the timeout now, get the offense all on the same page here. All right. See if we can catch any out-of-town scores while we're taking a look. Burton defeating Middlebury. That was last night, 35-7. Burton looks like to be one of the top teams in Division I this year. Fairhaven with a 22-14 win over Mount Anthony. So Division II team win over Division I team squad. See that's what we have here.
Coming up to the line,
take it back out on the field here. Again, crucial 4th and 5 here for the Bobwhites. They were stopped on their last 4th down opportunity on their last series. This one a little bit shorter. And we've got movement, I think, by BFA. CVU pointing out one of the offensive linemen, and unfortunately, I think we have an illegal procedure call. I mean, again, and at this point, in most situations, you probably punt this away. But again, just looking at how special teams have performed tonight for BFA, I think you just got to go for it.
I agree with you, Tate.
I mean, last time BFA punted from a similar situation, they netted 5 yards. Might as well put the ball in Seneca DeRocher's hands and see if he can pick up critical 1st down. All right, folks, hold on to your hat here. 4th and 10, ball spotted at the CVU 42-yard line. Yes, 37 seconds remaining in a slow-moving, penalty-filled 3rd quarter that doesn't want to end. Three receivers set here to the near side. Here's a snap. Hey, I've got a message for you all. Penalty.
Yes, we now have 2 penalties and 2 timeouts in the last 8 seconds of clock time.
I mean, that's a delay of game, and now on 4th and 15, I do think BFA will probably just punt this thing away. I mean, 4th and 15, you're now got the ball at the 47-yard line, 37 seconds here. But, well, we'll see. Going to go for it. So here we go. 4th and 15. 2 receivers set. Going to look at double, maybe triple coverage here by Rathburn, and now he's going to direct him over to Rathburn. Ball is caught. What a catch by Rathburn and quadruple coverage. Oh, they're going to say he's out. Oh boy, I don't know, folks. I don't know if we can tee up our Northwest Access TV replay on that. Nope. In head shake, not the case. And I don't know, Joe, I mean, that was quadruple coverage, and I thought he came down and thought he had a solid foot in. Certainly had the ball and came down with it.
Yeah, I'd love to see that thing. It looked good from where I was.
So Bobwhites turn the ball over on downs, 27 seconds remaining in what has been a very painful 3rd quarter. Again, very fast-moving first half, just the opposite in the third quarter. All right, back on the field here. Ball spotted at the CVU 47-yard line. 4 receivers set. Long count, there's a snap. And fumble on the play, ball is loose, and Walpole jumps right onto the football, so fortunate for CVU to maintain possession. 17 seconds left. I don't think Joe CVU is going to snap this football here. I mean,
I don't see any reason for them to do that.
As the Redhawks walk off the field with 7 seconds, has been a really, frankly, ugly-looking third quarter.
And they were, Walpole was lucky to pick up a couple of yards on his own fumble recovery.
Horn sounds. That will do it for the third quarter of play. Our score, CVU 22, BFA 7. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone. Tate Brooks, Joe Luna on hand. Joe, thankfully, was just correcting me between the quarters here. That was Dodlin who actually looked at it come down with the catch, not Rathburn there on that big 4th down play. Now we got 3rd and long. We got a reverse here taken by the Redhawks. That's Dylan Freerer, and Freerer's racing down the near sideline and taken down at the BFA 30. And looks like everybody's getting up. Big hit there by number 66, Isaac Ellis.
He was a little slow to get up, but he did, as you indicated, Tate.
But my apologies to Dodlin on that, who really, from our vantage point, Joe, came down with that big 4th down reception.
Looked good from the booth, Tate.
All right, 1st and 10 here. CVU ball at the BFA 30. Dylan Freer heading off to the sideline after that big reverse run. Again, not a good third quarter for BFA, but Joe, I mean, it's still a 2-score game. I mean, if they can get a stop here, they're,
Got to get a hold here, Tate. Got to get a hold.
1st and 10. 3 receivers set on the top of your screen. Cheer, shotgun formation. Long count. There's a snap, back to pass over on the far side. Fires, and the ball is caught. Looking to turn it upfield there is Michael Dunbar. And Dunbar still on his feet, and he'll take it in for a touchdown.
It's coming back. It's coming back.
Flag. I don't know if we have an illegal block downfield.
There's a block in the back on 11 from CVU. Which is
what sprung it free.
That's exactly what sprung it free. It was not an incidental flag.
So block in the back as Dunbar was making that catch, really opened things up. Let Dunbar take it the distance. So legal block, there you go, you see it. Replay 1st down after they mark off the 10-yard penalty.
Block in the back by the Redhawks. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul remains 1st down.
Now looking at a 1st and call it 15. Big defensive series here for BFA. Four receivers set.
Really caught a break there because that was a decent play without just the reception was a decent play
for
CVU.
Probably would have been a 5-yard pickup. Handoff straight ahead, and Walpole gets walloped in the backfield.
There's number 70, Starrett.
Big Connor Starrett standing up. Walpole in the backfield. Now it's a 2nd and call it 15. I mean, as ugly as the third quarter was, Joe, I do got to give a shout out to the BFA defense. I mean, the only points scored were a safety off a bad snap over the punter's head. Here's a snap. Cheer back to pass. Heavy pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Now Stutter steps here to the near side. Cheer still dives ahead down to around the 30-yard line.
Close to the original line of scrimmage.
So here we go. Looking at what, a fourth?
Cheer scrambles back to the original line of scrimmage.
11 maybe.
It's third down. Bobwhite
Third.
fans, let's make some noise.
So call it 3rd and 10 at the 30-yard line. Jacob Armstrong splits out wide to the far side of the field. He's been a favorite target this evening of Oliver Cheer. 2 receivers here to the bottom of your screen. There's a snap and too much time. So too much time. Cheer just not get the snap off in time. Delay a game. So they're calling that pretty close here tonight, apparently.
Bobwhite will take it.
Yep. There he goes, 3rd and 15 now as they move the ball back to the BFA 35-yard line. Rutherford split out wide here to the near side. Looking, and he's looking for Rutherford all the way for the distance. Matched up and intercepted on the play. We've got a flag down at the 5-yard line, and I got to tell you, they're going to call a pass interference call against BFA. No? I mean, Cheer threw into double coverage.
You had the CVU receiver just yanking on a Bobwhite jersey there when the flag came out. He was double-handed.
Well, we'll see. And it would be tough to give up. Again, in high school football, pass interference is a 15-yard penalty, and they're saying it is against BFA.
Boy, that's tough.
BFA offense not likely to get a snap here. Wow, it's just, I mean, the penalties here in the second half make it, yeah. We should talk about something else. Again, a very cleanly played first half. Not the case here in the second half. All right, I'm even more thoroughly confused in that. Okay, it's a 15-yard penalty. It was about 3rd and 15. They're bringing out the chains now to see. Well, Joe, we might get everybody home by tomorrow. They extend the chains, and it is, counting on your eagle eyes, short. So just short. I mean, it's 9:04, and they still got 9:20 to play in the fourth quarter. It's not going to go quick.
No, you just didn't see that coming based on how the first half went down.
Here we go, 3rd and inches. So the pass interference wipes out the interception by BFA. 4 receivers set. Quarterback Oliver Cheer takes the snap, hands off to Walpool, who'll have the first down, dive ahead to the BFA, call it 15-yard line. I mean, you got to wonder how much this BFA defense has left in its tank here. I mean, that's kind of a gut punch to have that interception taken away.
Number 51, Judd, was in the backfield there, just missed breaking that play up.
All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 15. Jacob Armstrong splits out wide to the far side. Brian Rutherford splits out wide here to the near side. On count, back to pass. Cheers looking for stiff arms, and picks up close to a first down.
She scampers up the left sideline, gain of 5, second down.
Looks like he got to right around the Bobwhite 11, Tate.
Clock stops as he was forced out of bounds. 8:43 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Redhawks with a 2-score lead, trying to make this a 3-possession game. Second and 6. Long count by Cheer. There's a snap. Hands off straight ahead to Tedesco, and Tedesco is close to the first down. And the officials do say first down CVU.
Well, we got another goal line stand here, Tate.
Off the left side. Enough for the Redhawks first down. First and goal.
Bobwhite's held during their last defensive series with their backs against the wall. Redhawks break the huddle. It's going to be a 4-receiver set. 2 to the top of your screen, 2 to the bottom. Oliver Cheer, long count. There's a snap. Hands off to Walpool, and he's in for a Redhawk touchdown. And Joe, you kind of see it coming. I mean, that penalty on the interception that got called back just took away the momentum of the BFA defense. It was just like a gut punch.
It did. You could feel the wind come out of the sails, if you will.
So, Redhawk special teams unit out on the field. Aiden Morris to attempt the PAT.
It's going to be tough. We got 8 minutes and a 3-score game now.
Here's a snap high. Morris's kick, and the left footer's kick is good. With 8:01 remaining here in the fourth quarter, our score, CVU 29, BFA 7. You're watching BFA Bobwhite Football on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back, everyone, here to the Collins Pearly Sports Center in St. Albans. Tate Brooks, Joe Luno. Joe, any particular thoughts on that drive?
Well, we had that Bobwhite interception, got taken back on a interference call. And what else can you say?
I mean, you had a couple of calls, really, Joe, that went. They may be the right calls. Let's be fair here to the officials. But in either way, 2 close calls certainly went against BFA and certainly really changed the momentum from that, what we thought was a 4th down Dodlin catch on a 4th and 15. As we take it down on the field here, bursting free is number 36, Matthews, and down to the BFA 40-yard line. Nice kick return by Taylor Cabell Matthews.
That's BFA return of the night.
And so just commenting on that Dodlin non-catch and then that interception by BFA wiped out on a pass interference call that, frankly, I agree with you, Joe. If there was any interference, it looked like the CVU guy coming over the back. But, we'll take a look at the film, I guess, later in the week. So 1st and 10, Bobwhites need a touchdown here.
That's all there is to it.
Time to make the donuts.
Yeah.
Rathburn splits out wide here to the near side. 7:51 remaining here. Take DeRocher, put him up under center. There's a snap. Handoff over on the far side to Barrett. Barrett has a little running room. They stack him up after about a 3-yard carry. Again, CVU will be content to give that up on every play at this point in the game.
3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 8.
And Barrett actually hobbles off here to the nearest sideline, kind of with a lower leg injury. Obviously able to get off under his own accord.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's moving too bad on the sideline now, but he was a little hobbly coming off.
Probably slight twisted ankle. All right, Bobwhite's huddled up here. Break the huddle. Again, Rathburn splits out wide here to the near side. You can see the safety shadowing him over on this side. Handoff goes to Rafferty, who drives ahead, and Rafferty picks up 5 on the play, sets up a manageable 3rd and about 2. So I think at this point, I think Jeff Murray's just trying to get some positive action here, get a touchdown, and then see what they can do. So 3rd and 2, ball at the 47 of BFA. Bobwhite certainly in 4-down territory at this point. Calls his own number, Seneca DeRocher on the quarterback keeper and tiptoes out of bounds. So good smart play by DeRocher.
Got a 1st down, picked up a 1st down, stop the clock.
Stop the clock. Looks like he's jogging okay. I thought maybe he was favoring one leg, but seems to be in good shape. Clock stops, 6:21 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Bobwhite's trailing. Trying to claw their way back into this game here. Midway through the 4th quarter. Bobwhite's hit the road for the first time next week. Doesn't get any easier, Joe. Head down to Hartford to take on the undefeated Hurricane. Back here, Seneca DeRocher looks like he's working on one of his hamstrings. Gets up under center, 1st and 10. There's a snap. Back to pass, looking. He's going to loft it high and deep. Has a receiver open for the catch. Number 80, Mason McCure on the big reception.
Yeah, another number heard from, Tate. I believe that's
tight end, junior tight end.
I believe that's his 1st reception of the season.
I say you're correct, Joe. Nice catch there by Mason, good concentration. Again, DeRocher, I think, fighting a little bit of a hamstring, seemed to throw that off his back foot, just kind of floated it in there. 1st and 10, 6:03 remaining, clock running now that the sticks are set.
We'll see who takes his snap here at quarterback for the Bobwhites.
Looks like number 22. Is it?
Yeah, it's Jonas Wagner.
So Wagner is in, handoff straight ahead, and bursting free is Rafferty, and Rafferty down to the 15-yard line. So looking for DeRocher, and they're working on his legs. Once again, we saw that last week with legs cramping up. So Jonas Wagner, sophomore for BFA, getting his first action in at quarterback this year. He was on the field a few plays last week.
Oh, yeah, he's been on the defensive side of the ball tonight.
So 1st and 10 here, 5:20 remaining. Bobwhite's trying to get some points on the board here.
Wagner's still under center.
Yep. Long count. There's a snap. Handoff straight ahead to Rafferty. Breaks a tackle, but not the second. He'll pick up 4, maybe 5, and we've got number 64, I think, for BFA, Drake Remillard. A little slow getting up. So I don't know, they stopped the clock because of that, or do we have a timeout?
He's up, Dave.
Yeah. Clock is stopped at least momentarily with 5:01 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Heading in is Bluen on the offensive line. All right, Bobwhite's looking at a 2nd and 6 at the 14. At the very least, trying to get another touchdown on the board here. Rafferty splits out wide here to the near side. Long count by Wagner. under pressure. He's rolling here, and Wagner's going to let it rip deep into the end zone and finds Rafferty. No, in and out of the hands of Rafferty, incomplete. Looks like Chase Leonard was also in there breaking things up.
Well, I mean, Wagner almost got in the quarterback stat line real quick.
Yeah. So Leonard got a little bit of a beating there, able to break it up on Rathburn. So third and call it 6, 4:35 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Bobwhite's trying to make this a 2-score game and have an opportunity on an onside kick. Wagner up under center. Delaware wing T backfield. Rolls out once again is Wagner. And Wagner's going to tuck the ball himself and take it. And Wagner's going to drive ahead. And the sophomore is going to have a first and goal for the BFA offense.
Nice play, Tate. Nice play by Jonas.
So Wagner didn't see anything downfield. Literally held on to the football and picked up the first down with his legs.
And hey, he was rolled out, forced to the left. He's right-handed.
So first and goal here for the Bobwhites. They'll spot the ball at the 3-yard line of CVU. Wagner up under center. Rafferty splits out wide here to the near side. Dodlin splits out wide to the far side. Long count. And busted play. Wagner with a stiff arm, and down he goes for a loss. So busted play there, and Wagner, I saw him just kind of touch his chest, saying that was on him. I think he turned around the wrong way.
Second and goal, Bobwhite.
They've got an opportunity to make up for it, Tate.
4:07. So looks like, again, they were working on Seneca DeRocher's leg from cramping. DeRocher will come back in. But good job by Wagner, seeing his first action at quarterback this season, able to pick up some critical first downs. Shotgun formation here for Seneca DeRocher. 2 receiver set, the top side of his screen. DeRocher takes a snap. A little pitch out to the far side, and that was snuffed out. Nowhere to run there for Cody Barrett.
Number 7 from CVU, Terciano, was all over that day.
Good job by Terciano, and yeah, that play did not go as drafted up on the chalkboard. 3:14 to go here. Bobwhite's looking at a long now, 3rd and 13. Call it 3rd and goal from the 13. Yeah, maybe even call it the 14. Bobwhites desperately want to get a touchdown here in the second half. Been able to move the football, Joe, up and down the field, just cannot get in the end zone here.
We'll see what we got here.
Play action into the end zone, jump ball, and incomplete. Looking for Rathburn in the corner. Rathburn was looking for a pass interference call.
Doesn't look like he's going to get it, Dave.
Nope. So 4th and goal here, ball at the 14. One last play here for the Bobwhite offense, see if they can connect. Again, they've been had a good competitive game with CVU, but just inability to convert.
The game has really been more competitive than the score indicates.
All right, Bobwhite's taking their time in the huddle. They're going to have to hustle to get this one off. 4 receiver set. Shotgun formation here for Seneca DeRocher. Takes a snap. It's low. He picks up. Now he's looking on the far side of the field, and it's a jump ball and going down for the dive and incomplete. Pass intended. I don't know if it's Dodlin on the far side, Joe.
That is 26. That is Dodlin.
So Dodlin went down to get it, but just not able to come up with it. And Bobwhites will turn it over on downs, and again, not, CVU is converted on 4th downs tonight. BFA hasn't.
by disposing of your garbage in appropriate receptacles around the facility.
So, Redhawks back out with 2:33. Simply need to pick up first down or two on the ground, and that will do it. Again, Bobwhite's a much better game here this evening, but will take on their first loss of the year and head down to try to turn things around at Hartford, which, will be a challenge. Shotgun formation for Chase. See if we can identify who's in the backfield with him. I think this is going to be on the ground. I think that's Walpole. Takes it to the outside, and tackle is made by Seneca DeRocher.
My guess is they're all going to be on the ground.
I agree. So CVU, which opened up with a Week 1 loss against Burton, will pick up their first victory of the season. But again, not the result I'm sure head coach Jeff Murray wanted, but again, the overall play was much better by BFA this week than last week's win over Mount Mansfield. Second and short. Cheer, long count, hands off to Walpole, and stacked up in the backfield there. It looked like Isaac Ellis, as the Bobwhite defense just really sitting on the run at this point in time. Minute 30 to go. They're gonna be forward progress. They'll call it third and about 1. And seeing some new players into the game as well for both squads. Third and 2. 1:08 to go here. CVU trying to pick up the first down and end the game. Cheer taking his time, in no hurry to snap the ball. Motion in the backfield. Man coverage defensively by the BFA. A little snap pass here over to number 21. That's Dunbar, and Dunbar is tackled in bounds.
Got a flag in the backfield.
I know our audience is at home completely shocked, Joe, that there's a flag on the field here in the second half. It's a hold against CVU. So
it will serve to stop the clock, Dave.
Momentarily. I know it's hard to believe the penalty flag would stop the clock. But indeed, that's the case. So 37 seconds showing on the scoreboard here at the Collins Pearly. Crowd, Joe, I will say this, crowd's still on hand. Very few people have left, so credit to the BFA faithful for sticking it out to the end here.
Hey, the Bobwhites, I think we're reasonably in this thing until really, middle of fourth quarter.
Clock starts to run now. I don't even know if CVU is going to have to snap the football on this 3rd and 12. There's a snap, and they lose a handle on the ball. And Cheer is tackled in the backfield at around the 5 with 2 seconds. The horn will sound, and that will do it as the Redhawks come away with the win, 29-7. Joe, your thoughts on tonight's game?
Hey, I think the Bobwhites have a lot of positive stuff to come away from here. Improved in many areas of the game compared to week 1. Again, we got to work on taking care of the football. We've been far